Yes, people, what is going on, everyone? It's Mike back again, and Everton have beaten Chelsea 2-0. A score that I predicted, and it was thoroughly deserved. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say Chelsea didn't have chances today because they did. Pickford pulled off some good save, one from Palmer, Nicholas Jackson, Enzo Fernandez had a chance that sort of was hit the keeper and then he went wide. But yet again, Everton defend resolutely, put their bodies on the line. Vitaly Mikalenko again epitomised the blue shirt, which is working hard, aggressive when needed, putting a foot in, following his men. And Everton just did it all game. Everton just did it all game. Everton were they were really good. You know, they allowed Chelsea to have the ball when they wanted it and to come forward, but they didn't create loads of chances. It's not like I sat there at any point and thought, oh my God, we're going to concede here, and was stressed about it and thought, it's going to be a right, mess defensively. And, they had a lot of the ball, but they did nothing with it, and that was because they couldn't do anything with it because Everton didn't allow it. And then as the game went on and went on and went on, and we went into the second half, bearing in mind we had a few chances in the first half as well, but going into the second half, we sort of were ready to capitalise on it, and ball gets turned over in midfield. Dwight McNeil carries the ball through the lines. He shrugs off and gets in front of Gallagher, plays in a lovely ball into Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin misses. It's a good save by Sancho. Ball bounces to the corner. And yet again, little bit of composure, bit of time. He slots it in the bottom corner, makes it 1-0. Darts off, talks about mentality. And that's where we are. That's where we are. That's where this Everton team is. This team is not saying die. They are not lying down for anyone. That's 9 wins in the last 13 games in all competitions. This Everton side are a very, very capable unit. And Sean Dyche has got them playing football in a way that is getting results. It's not the prettiest, but it's hard working, it's determination, and it reminds me a little bit of the David Moyes days. It does, it reminds me of the David Moyes days, and you've almost got Calvert-Lewin who he's working his socks off up front. He's not getting the goals that he probably deserves for his efforts, but I'm confident they'll come. But other people are chipping in. And there was a few moments from corners, the ball come over the top. Jack Harrison gets a lovely connection and just puts it wide on a volley from just outside the box. Lewis Dobbin, he gets his first goal on his, whatever appearance it is for Everton in the first team, but he gets a goal. It's a good ball into the box. Ball comes out, and it's a classy finish by a talented footballer, and he just slots it bottom corner. It's a beautiful finish, and that makes it 2-0. He runs away, like we've won the league, and he's absolutely buzzing. And you know what? I love that. I love the fact that yet again, Everton are trying to get players who just are passionate and will play for the shirt. And Lewis Dobbin epitomises that. He doesn't get as many chances as I even think he deserves. Yet he's scoring a goal like that and he's running away, celebrating like he's won the league. And so be it. Fair play to him. Because Chelsea were not good today. And when the team come out, I was reading some of the Chelsea fans' reaction to the team, and a lot of people were happy to see Brozier and were happy to see Mudryk. And if I'm being honest, I wasn't concerned at all. I didn't look at that Chelsea team and go, that's £1 billion, that is. I didn't do that. There's no established names in there in terms of, your high class quality people. You've got a team of very talented individuals that just can't gel together. Now, I'm not saying that won't happen in time, but it's a difficult game for Pochettino to get the best out of them. And, some of his comments after the game, we were the better team, but we couldn't score. What, because you had lots of the ball? I think your XG probably ended lower than ours. I mean, honestly, the disrespect Everton have had from teams this season, at the start of the season, Everton are going to get relegated, points deduction, blah, 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 blah. Look at us. Look at us. I think, if I'm not mistaken, we'd be 10th and we'd be 1 point away from 9th and 3 points away from Europe. And bearing in mind, Everton already this season have lost at home to Wolves, Fulham and Luton. You know, Everton have thrown points away. Everton would be nowhere near this argument for relegation. Nowhere near. And the future is bright. The future is bright. It's a massive credit to Sean Dyche. Ashley Young has to come off after 43 minutes, and I thought Nathan Patterson put in a shift. Substitutions I thought were fair. Beto comes on at about 70th minute, and he doesn't offer loads, but I kind of feel like it's coming. I really do. I feel like it's coming. And yeah, I mean, I don't really have much more to say apart from we just keep going. We keep going. We've got Burnley away next week, a game that Everton will go into, fancying their chances of getting something, whether it be 3 points, whether it be a point. And Everton are very nicely just creeping up the league, having now created a gap between the bottom three. The bottom three now are relegated, in my opinion. Like, that is it. There is no way that Everton is going to get sucked back into it. Bournemouth look too good to go down now. The only other one is Forest, and it's just a matter of time before Cooper goes and they'll have a new manager bounce. So you aren't... Fulham have turned it round. I think it's 2 5-0 wins in a week. I mean, they'll be buzzing at that. So all the teams, the bottom three now, that's done. That's it. It just depends on what order they're going down. But yeah, really, really happy with the performance. Again, difficult to call a man of the match. You know, you could say Doucouré played well. You could say O'Neill worked hard. You could say Mykolenko. But I feel like I'm giving it to Mykolenko every week. But he really, really epitomises hard work. He really, really does. And at the end, you know, Nicholas Jackson is absolutely losing his head. You know, not getting nudes off Astrid Wet anymore, or, you know, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. It's a complete lack of, from Chelsea's part, maturity. And that's not me digging out Chelsea, by the way. This is a team that I am confident, once they've been given time to build, they'll be a good side. But as of right now, they're lacking a leader. They've got Thiago Silva, but he doesn't appear to be able to influence all of these, I'm not saying egos, but these personalities. And you've got players like Nicholas Jackson. You had Bruno Guimaraes do it on Thursday night. They're just losing their heads, and they're losing their heads because they're losing games of football. They're being out-battled, and they're being shown what it takes to win football matches mentally. So, yeah, I'm more than happy with the performance. I'm absolutely over the moon, if I'm being honest. I think Everton just have to keep going, just get as far away from this relegation zone as possible. And then if we get points back, which I suspect we will, then it's lovely. It's great. You know, an extra 5 points puts us what? I don't know where it puts us, but the positive is they're not going to be needed. We're going to be staying up on merit anyway through hard work, determination, and playing good football. And that, no, I can't ask for any more based on the season as it's been. So, yeah, guys, more than happy with the performance. 2-0 today. We keep smiling and we go again next week. Up the toffees. Peace.